Hamilton Crown prosecutor says 2 accused killers were planning a double murder in Stoney Creek 3 years ago. That's when one person was shot and killed and another was seriously hurt. One of the accused killers was on the stand in court today as she repeatedly denied taking part in the shooting. Al Sweeney has the latest on this trial.
After 4 days of testimony, Crown prosecutor Mark Dean said to accused killer Lucy Lee, "The only pattern that has emerged is your ability to lie and deceive and be dishonest." He said this was a carefully planned murder. Lee replied, "Not correct." The prosecutor accused Lee and her husband Oliver Carafa of a plan to shoot the victims inside a Stoney Creek warehouse in February 2021. He says it didn't go the way they planned when they couldn't break into the warehouse. Outside, 30-year-old Tyler Pratt was shot and killed. His girlfriend, Jordan Romano, was shot and injured. Lee and Carafa are charged with first-degree murder and attempted murder. Lee denies any part in the shooting. Lawyers went through the evidence with her. Security video shows a white Audi pulling up to the warehouse in Stoney Creek. Lee says she and Carafa were in the vehicle. The car drove in, followed a short time later by a Range Rover carrying the murder victim Pratt and his girlfriend Romano. The four were meeting there to look at the warehouse as a possible marijuana grow-op. In court, Crown prosecutor Mark Dean said the shooting victims were given the wrong address so that Carafa and Lee could get there first. Dean said, "For your plan to kill them, you needed to get there first to set up the situation. Correct?" Lee replied, "No, I didn't know of any plan to kill them." Lee maintained she didn't see the shooting. She was on the other side of the building. But the other victim, Jordan Romano, testified that Lee was standing outside her car in front of the driver's side when Carafa shot her. And Dean said, "What Jordan Romano said was the truth, and you know it's the truth, don't you?" Lee replied, "No, I don't." Lee also said a business deal with Pratt was going badly, and her husband told her he shot Pratt in self-defense, saying, "These people were dangerous, they were trying to kill us," or something like that. Lee said, "I agree that there was a murder plan, but I don't agree that I was a part of this plan." The prosecutor said to her, "You don't have a moral compass." She replied, "Incorrect. I think my moral compass is not right, but I'm not okay with breaking the law and committing crime, and most importantly, I would never be okay with a plan to commit murder." Lee said she didn't think she'd done anything that would result in her arrest. Al Sweeney, CHCH News, Hamilton.